fucking cheese, mate! It's part 2 of fucking ToHeart! I don't know, I suddenly decided to go with fucking Brett. But anyways, decided to record because I want to anyways, even though I did have work today, technically. This does now make an entire week with uninterrupted daily upload. Damn, it's like we're back in the golden age of Beast. Actually, you know what? I'm curious. Might as well fucking ask for whoever has decided to check out part 2 after part 1. When you think about the golden age of the Wild Hunt, or as it is now, Beast of Barbarians, Vienna Hall, I just don't fucking use that title for my channel name during the goddamn intro because bad. Yeah, like if you have to consider like one series that you would say is like the golden age of this channel, I'm actually curious what some of y'all people would fucking say. Like, it's probably gonna be Magikoi though. Like, this is just unequivocal. It's probably gonna be fucking Magikoi. Like one look at the view counts on my videos tells me I am the Magikoi guy, even if I do not want to be. Anyways, there we go. Anyways, Wednesday, March 12th. I mean, I do kind of want to be the Magikoi guy. Magikoi is good. I want more Magikoi. Time to start another day.
今日はなんだか葉っぱが濡れてるな。
夕べ夜中にすごい雨が降ったんだよ。気づかなかった？
いや全然。
よっぽどぐっすり寝てたんだね。
Regardless, the day's over. Alright, I should probably actually check out the... Actually, I say that, I should probably check out the poll, like... People have had the example video of what the voices are supposed to sound like already. But, 50% wanted modern, 6% wanted legacy, and 75% say pick whichever sounds better per character. I'm still not going to decide on that until part 1 has been released. But yeah, regardless, the day's over. I can go straight home or stop somewhere on the way. Up to me. What should I do now? Lemmy! I want to talk to her, she's cute. Think about what I will do after school as I walk down the hall. If I can process the voice sound that sends me rolling down the hall.
Lemmy?
I mean, I guess I can view this as a fucking thumbnail. Discerning what are supposed to be CGs in this is far harder than the normal visual novel. That's the only issue I have with the 3D stuff.
How are you?
Like for me, Lemmy's panties are on full display from opposite. Sure doesn't look like that. My body is in a bit of pain, but that doesn't bother me.
Fine, thank you.
Raise my hand in response, but I can't take my eyes off the upskirt view I have. Snow White Beauty. I didn't move from a... Don't be a coward.
いきなり突き飛ばして、俺に何の用だ?
Asks, still lying on the floor. I do all that I can to stay in the position I was in.
ひろゆき、大丈夫？立てる？
Concerned, Lemmy kindly holds her hand out to me. I don't want to move away from my courtside seat, but I have no choice but to grab Lemmy's hand. Such a warm, supple hand. I begrudgingly stand up.
ありが
ひろゆき、痛くない？
Lemmy seems really worried. It is as if I'm seriously injured. I had to reassure her.
全然平気だぜ。
I jump around in an effort to prove just how fit and fighting I am. She seems so happy that it's hard to believe how concerned she was a second ago. The radiance of her smile reminds me of the Californian sunshine.
なんだよ。転んだぐらいで俺は死なないぜ。
だってひろゆき、自分で立てなかったよ。
それはだな、別の事情が。
なになに？
Lemmy joyfully links arms with me. The sudden feel of her body close to mine makes me a little nervous. I guess it is normal for an American. The more touchy-feely.
どんな事情なの？
スカートの中を覗いてたんだよ。
As if I could say
なん
that.
でもねえよ。
ね、ひろゆき、
なんだ？
これってドラマティックな出会い？
Okay, she is absolutely trying to riz him up. She is absolutely trying to riz him up. He mentioned like, oh, it's kind of like a dramatic encounter when he ran into fucking Kurusugawa. And now she is replicating it.
Huh?
Dramatic encounter.
男と女が衝突。これって運命的出会いでしょ？
運命的。
Then I finally remember something. Lemmy explained this to me once before using the phrase to describe how Kurusugawa and I met. Did you really try to recreate that herself? Talk about thinking literally.
そりゃ違うだろう。
There's less fate and more Lemmy-induced.
そうなの？
俺とレミーが偶然ぶつかったってなら話は別だけど、今のはわざとぶつかってきてねえか？
私、ドラマティックしたかったから。
気持ちはわかるけどな。そういうのはドラマチックじゃねえんだよ。
そうなの。じゃあ、次は偶然ぶつかるよ。
おいおい。要はそれだけかよ。
忘れてたよ。私、ひろゆきに聞きたいことがあったの。
何を？
じゃあ、一つだけ聞いていい？
うん。
子供、好き？
Yeah, talking about kids. My cousin's wife gave birth today. So, yeah. What's it called again when your fucking cousin has a kid? What are you then? Was it like great cousin? Great cousin sounds wrong though. But yeah, anyways, he's absolutely being fucking rizzed up. I mean, the main character. I've moved on from my cousin. Hiroyuki's absolutely being rizzed up here. Like, she's even asking, like, ah, yes, you like kids? Like, okay, let's plan out how many. Holy shit.
Nani?
I don't know how to react. How did the topic get switched to that?
子供が好きかって？
I'm curious as to what my answer will lead to.
誰の子供だよ。
I'm worried that she means our kids or something.
誰のでもないわよ。よその子供。
That's what she means. Let's get around like that, Jace. I feel like I like him is gonna be the fucking correct option here. I mean, I personally hate him, but like, considering the obvious implications, only the other people have ugly kids. My own kids are obviously gonna be like either handsome devils or darling little angels. Kids are honest and cute.
そりゃあ好きかな。お
私も子供大好き。
そりゃよかったな。
私子供に優しい人も好き。
She hugs my arm. I wasn't expecting her to get so close.
でもさ、なんでそういうこと聞くんだ？
今は秘密です。
I like this girl. She is somehow hitting troll and hitting the troll and also rizzing him the fuck up at the same time, which is causing great confusion.
なんで？
言わぬは言うに勝るよ。
なんだそれ？
ごめん、ひろゆき。私時間だから。
おい。
She hops away from me and then runs off.
じゃあね、ひろゆき。
I stand there, staring blankly. Why in the world did you ask me that? Especially since we don't really talk much during class or anything either. This man's is so oblivious. March 12th is over. Need to get up early again tomorrow. But go to sleep soon. Thursday, March 13th. The weather's nice. Alright, I'll give this day all I've got. On the way up the hill, Akari lets out a long yawn.
なんだ、でっけえあくびだな。
ゆうべ遅くまでテストの勉強してたから。
Oh yeah, final start tomorrow. That'll be our last tests as
ちゃん
freshmen.
としてる？テストべ。
まあ、ぼちぼちな。
I awkwardly smile as I answer.
でさ、その時。
It's lunchtime. I just finished my usual sandwich and coffee from the student store, and Masashi and I are dating? Chatting. Where the fuck did I get dating?
ひろゆきちゃん。
I mean, apparently he has a route, so it's not out of the fucking question. What the fuck is... Akari walks over from the door to the
二人と
classroom.
もお昼はもう済んだの？
Masashi nods.
あ、そういえばあかりちゃん、ちえみ姉さんからのことつて。この前は無理に誘ってごめんって。
こっちこそ楽しかったって伝えて。おかげでまさしちゃんの活躍も見れたし。
なんだよ。二人して何の話だ？
この前の日曜日にちえみさんに誘われてまさしちゃんの練習試合の応援に行ったんだ。
おー。
Jamie is Masashi's oldest sister. She got married and moved out last year, but she's pregnant now, so she moved back in so her mom can help when the baby's born. She's always treating Masashi like a beloved pet, never letting him out of her sight. She probably has a lot of time on her hand right now, so I can imagine why she'd go watch and play soccer. She must have asked Akari to keep her
ひろ
company.
ゆきちゃんも誘おうと思って電話したけど全然繋がらないし。
ま、そういうこともあるだろう。
まさしちゃん試合じゃ大活躍だったんだよ。得点の半分はまさしちゃんのシュートだったんだから。うちのクラスの女の子たちも応援に来ててすっごく騒いでた。
ほう。
いや、あの試合は先輩たちのアシストが良かったんだよ。やっぱりサッカーはチームプレーだし。
またまたまさしちゃんたらすぐそうやって謙遜するんだから。
Okay, there she had like the fucking energy of like a gossiping housewife.
いや、本当にそうなんだよ。それよりもあかりちゃん、何か用があって来たんじゃないの？
Hold on, let me like... I want to listen to that line specifically. with her modern voice.
またまたまさしちゃんたらすぐそうやって謙遜するんだから。
I mean, the legacy is still better. Guess you could say that fucking Akari is an old school girl. Everyone else thus far is modern. Actually, I never tried original voice for fucking Masashi. And he only has modern.
いや、あの試合は先輩たちのアシストが良かったんだよ。いや、本当にそうなんだよ。それよりもあかりちゃん、何か用があって来たんじゃないの？あ、そういえばあかりちゃん、ちえみ姉さんからのことづて。この前は無理に誘ってごめんって。
Okay, like, this one sounds a lot like the modern. It's just the modern sounds like it has better quality to
いや、
it.
本当にそうなんだよ。それよりもあかりちゃん、何か用があって来たんじゃないの？
Like, it feels like they got the same EA, 100%. But he just sounds more confident now because he has more experience. He sounds more confident in playing the role. Maybe I'm just talking about a mess, but who knows?
あ、うん。ちょっとひろゆきちゃんに。
なんだ。
あのね、今日学校が終わったらひろゆきちゃんの家に行こうと思うんだけど、いい？
何しに？
一緒にテスト勉強しようと思って。ほら、1学期の期末テストの時も一緒に勉強したでしょ？
なんだよまた突然。一緒にやるっつってももう明日は本番なんだぜ。
だから明日に備えて最終チェックっていうか、お互いわかんないとこを確認し合ったりして。
Setting with Akari. Let's see. No, alright, let's do it. He has no reason not to.
じゃあ一緒にやるか。
I don't see. Akari smiles and
じゃあ
nods.
今日の帰り直接ひろゆきちゃんの家に寄るね。
お、
ちゃんと家にいてね。
はいはい。
まさしちゃんも一緒にしよう。
うん、僕はいいよ。わかんないところは姉さんに聞いたりしてるから。
そう？まさしちゃんがいた方が頼もしいと思ったんだけど。
まさしにも都合ってもんがあんだろ。
そうだね。
ごめん。
いいよ、気にしないで。それじゃひろゆきちゃんは約束だよ。
That finally reminded Akari leaves the
なん
classroom.
だよ。お前も一緒に来りゃいいだろ。
二人の仲を邪魔しちゃ悪いと思って。
くだんねえ気を使うな。
そうかな。
たく。
Finally. That was another exhausting day. Groups of students are standing around and chatting. Should just go home if they don't have anything else to do. What should I do now? Now, sadly, a promise has been made. My apologies, Lemmy. It's 4 o'clock. Akari still isn't here. Pretty late. What you tell me to wait at home for? She's not coming straight here. Oh well. Guess I'll start on my own. Let's see, we have health and physics tomorrow. Everything I need for health can be summed up on a single page, so the problem is physics. Well, I'll focus on that. Girl bell rings. I hear Akari's voice. He's finally here. Leave my room and go downstairs.
よーっす。
えへへ、来たよ。
Akari grins.
遅えんだよ。俺、上がれ。
Akari nods and takes off
お
his
邪魔
shoes.
します。ひろゆきちゃんの部屋に入るの久しぶり。
そうだっけ。
1学期のテスト勉強の時以来かな。
そういやそうか。
Akari squints and looks around the
レイアウ
room.
トとかも変わらないね。
これがベストポジションだからな。模様替えのしようがねえよ。ま、そんなことより早速追っ始めようぜ。
何を？
おお、ふざけんなよ。
Akari sits on a cushion. You can see Akari's bare thighs through the glass.
ちょっと太っただろ。
I just realized, why the fuck? What's up with my fucking webcam? There we go. Apparently disconnect the fucking controller disconnecting for a sec. Completely fucked that. That was weird. Also, Jesus Christ. Click back on the game.
ちょっとだけ。やっぱり分かっちゃう？
まあな。
やだ。ダイエットしようかな。
バーカ、そこまでは太ってねえよ。以前が細すぎたっていうか、ちょうどいい感じじゃねえか？
本当？
ああ。
It's true that she used to be skinnier, but in a way that made her look more like a little kid. Now she has something of a more feminine, softer look. Also, I don't know if I'm imagining it, but her chest looks a little bigger.
いや、別に。
Clear my throat.
こっちを見てたけど。
いや、そのシャーペン見て相変わらず子供っぽい趣味してんなって思ってな。
あ、これ？かわいいでしょ。
かわいいかよ、そんな変な犬。
犬じ
It's
ゃ
a
ないよ。
bear.
クマだよ。
クマ？犬だろ？
Bro, you're fucking blind!
違うよ。クマだよ。ほら。
Akari held the pen up to my face.
犬？
You're a fucking retard.
ガオガオ。ね？クマでしょ？
This is another option for CG.
あ、奥さ。
A sigh.
じゃあ早速始めよっか。
Akari
そう
giggles.
だな。とりあえず明日は1時間目が保険で2時間目が物理だよな。
保険は男女別々だし、一緒に勉強する必要はないよね。
いや、せっかくだしもっと詳しく勉強するって方法もあるぜ。
Deliberately make a perverted old man joke.
ひろゆきちゃん。
Akari smiles awkwardly.
あ、冗談だよ冗談。それよりも物理だ物理。そっちの方を重点的にやるぞ。じゃあまずは
テスト範囲の最初のページから行こっか。
So we start to study together. We continue for 3 hours, periodically taking short
それ
breaks.
じゃお邪魔しました。
あ、気をつけて帰れよ。つってもすぐそこだけど。
After giggling and nodding, Akari looks at me and
な
smiles.
んだよ。
うん。やっぱりひろゆきちゃん、私よりも問題を理解するのが早いなーって思って。
そうか？
そうだよ絶対。ひろゆきちゃんはもともと頭がいいんだから。ただ
やらないだけだってんだろ。
Sorry, I had unpleasant flashbacks just now. At least this man knows how to study. I used to be one of the smart kids, and then I just did not work out that way anymore. I sure I can Akari giggles
そ
again.
の通り。やる気を出したひろゆきちゃんは何だってできるんだってこと私知ってるんだ。サッカーだって昔はまさしちゃんより上手だったもんね。
He used to play soccer!
そうだっけ？
うん。ひろゆきちゃん、よくまさしちゃんに教えたりしてたもん。
My theory might be coming true!
まさしは基本的にはどんくさいからな。
だから今回のテストもきっとバッチリだよ。
そうだといいかな。
きっと。
うん。よし。じゃ、一丁気合を入れて頑張りますか。
頑張ってね。
Smiles and leaves. I don't know why Akari has such a high opinion of me. Well, I should at least try to meet her expectations. I'll do some more cramming. March 13th is over. Actually, it fucking isn't yet. You still got like a bit under 4 hours left. I actually study at my desk for once. I do that sometimes when I feel like it. Friday, March 14th. Final exam to start today. Half of me is upset about it, the other half is just glad school ends early. Stayed up studying until last night, so I'm a little tired.
テスト勉強の成果が出るといいね。
ま、一応やることはやったんだ。あとは昨べやった問題が出ることを祈るぜ。
頑張ってね。
お前もな。
Final exams start today. On the first day, we have the health and physics exam. First period is health and PE, so I could just call that a warm-up. I studied as much as I could, so the rest comes down to luck. Finish moving to my new desk and wait until the teacher arrives. Question and answer sheets are handed out face down. As the bell chimes, I hear everyone flip their sheets over and start the exam. Here we go. Physics is second period. All this business about energy and nuclei. And whatever makes no sense to me. Whatever, I just have to try. First day comes to an end. I stretch to loosen up my stiff body. Just as I was feeling refreshed, Akari comes to see me.
なんだ、早速結果を聞きに来たのか？
で、どうだった？
What a cinch.
ちょろいもんさ、楽勝だったぜ。
本当に？よかった。
Akari smiles.
一応お前と一緒に頑張った甲斐があったかな。それにしても一夜漬けにしてこの出来。もしかして俺って真面目にやったらかなりすげえんじゃねえか？
もう調子いいんだから。
そういうお前はどうなんだ？
私？
お、
私はまあまあかな。
Rants is vague as
お
usual.
前がそう言うからにはかなり上出来な方なんだろ？
まあ思ってたよりはできたと思う。
コツコツ真面目にやってるやつはその分の蓄積があるもんだ。もっと自信持てよ。
そうだね。
So for all my big talk, this is still only the first day. Can't rest easy yet. It could all go downhill starting tomorrow.
まだ初日だし、一緒に頑張ろうぜ。
頑張ろう。
Oh, literally only one choice. Because I'm not going home yet. Going home is for when I'm pursuing a specific person. Alright, what should I do when I get home? There is something pleasant about taking a moment to decide how I'll spend the evening once I get home. The only good thing about finals is getting to leave school early. I'm sure that I doesn't go home early to study for our next exam, but I take it as an opportunity to chill out. Ah! If I have the time to spare, then I'm gonna make the most of it. Start by studying with Akari. And then... someone calls out to me as I rack my brains.
一緒に帰ろう。
お、レミーか。いいぜ。
I nod.
あのね、ひろゆき。
なんだ？
クラスのみんなで血液型診断やってるの。
おいおい、テスト期間中なのにか？
テストはテスト。ね。
まあ、そりゃそうだ。
血液型診断知ってる？
血液型って A 型は真面目とか B 型はながら族とかいうやつか？
相手の血液型を当てる
面白いじゃねえか。俺の血液型当ててみろよ。
This is way more fun than studying from a final from a next final.
の。当てる当てる。
どうやって調べるんだ？
次の質問に正直に答えてください。
おお。
あなたは幽霊を信じますか？
幽霊？
I mean, we literally know that I don't, but I find him interesting is the right choice, considering what he has said previously.
信じねえけど面白えよな。
They're the reason why ghost stories and the horror genre exist.
信じないの？
フィクションだけで十分だよ。
わかりました。
なんだ、それだけでわかるのか？
ひろゆき、
This man, based on what they went, like ISA is serious, while B is the type to watch TV while work. He feels like an AB.
残念、外れだ。
そうなの？
質問が少なすぎねえか？
残念。人生山あり谷ありです。
それ意味違ってねえか？
I go home with an item from the McDonald's value menu and eat it for lunch. Then around 2 o'clock, Akari should be getting here soon. Ah. I studied with Akari again. Tomorrow's the math exam and I'm not the best at math. Akari and I share textbooks and copy of friends' notebooks as we review the test material. She goes home around 6. Today was surprisingly easy. I want tomorrow to be a good day too. Maybe I'll prep for my classes tomorrow. Saturday, March 15th. It's the second day of finals. All I can do is try my best not to fail.
人間の集中力ってどんな人でもだいたい30分ほどしか持続しないんだって。だから勉強も30分ずつ休憩を取る方が効率いいらしいよ。
お？
ってゆうべラジオで言ってた。
So take it with a grain of salt is what you're saying. The second day of exams. Today is the math exam. As long as I had the formulas memorized, I have no problem applying them. Anyway, that's done. I'm pretty... Lemmy approaches me.
テストどう？
そうだな、今日は。
Perfect.
バッチリさ。
So thanks, Zakari, though.
やったね、ひろゆき。
喜んでくれるのはいいけど、レミ、お前の方はどうなんだ？
あたし、計算苦手なの。
苦手ってどの？
とことん苦手。
とことんか。それじゃあ公式覚えてもしょうがねえよな。うん。お先真っ暗だな。
Sounds pretty detached, though. Like it's someone else's problem. This doesn't bother her too much.
けど、レミーには英語があるだろ？
英語のテスト簡単よ。
羨ましいぜ。
でもね、あたしが英語のテストできても全然すごくないよ。
そりゃそうだ。じゃあ別の教科で頑張れよ。科学とか原写とか。レミーの得意科目はどれなんだ？意表をついて現代社会とか詳しそうだな。
あたし く苦手なの。
おい。
No! Go home and eat whatever is available for lunch. It's 1 o'clock. Aki's supposed to arrive soon. Ah, there she is. Akari comes over once again. This is the third day of us studying together. Monday's exams are English grammar and chemistry. Just focus on grammar for the day and leave chemistry for Sunday.
括弧内の語を並び替えて日本語と同じになるように英文を完成させよ。
彼女はとても親切な子だからみんなに好かれている。あ、she, is, by, so, everyone, kind, loved, girl, that. ひろゆきちゃんわかる？
she is の後は so kind だろ。その後はなんだろう。
多分A girl that she is loved by everyone だよ。多分A girl that she is loved by everyone だよ。
そうだな。
Everyone だよ。
注意するのはここの。
Akari promises to come study again on Sunday afternoon and leaves at around 6 that night. English grammar and chemistry exams are in 2 days. Lemmy's native language is English, so she'll probably breeze through grammar. She uses grammarous as she is glamorous. Man, that was a painfully bad pun. Oh well, I'll just do my best. Head to my desk. Feel a little lonely. Maybe listen to the radio. Do it. Turn the radio on.
今日の一発目。ペンネームいちご牛乳ちゃん。はい、ミネもいちご牛乳大好きです。アロハミネちゃん。
You're listening to Heart to Heart. You're listening to Heart to Heart. I don't understand a word she's saying. That strawberry milk radio personality just now. It must sound like She-Ho. Can't believe there are 2 such idiots in the world. Oh well, back to my studies. March 15th comes and goes. Sunday, March 16th. It may only be Sunday, but with the exams going on, I wasn't too happy about it. I'll sleep until noon so I can wake up and study feeling refreshed. It's 2 o'clock. Akari should be arriving soon.
こんにちは、ひろゆきちゃん。
It's Akari's voice for
上がっ
sure.
てこーい。
I reply loudly. She answers. Hear her walk up the
お邪魔
stairs.
します。
Akari smiles and enters my
今日お
room.
土産があるよ。
Oh, that's a cute outfit.
お土産？
駅前のケーキ屋さんのケーキ。
お、気が利くな。あそこのは結構好きなんだよ。
ひろゆきちゃん、確か前にそう言ってたから。3時のおやつに食べよう。
お、じゃあ早速始めるか。
This is the 4th day of us studying together. Monday's exams are English grammar and chemistry. We covered grammar on Saturday. We covered grammar on Saturday, so today would be all chemistry.
テスト範囲は
テキストの180ページからだよ。で、終わりは235ページまで。
3学期だけに範囲が狭いのが救いか。
それじゃ早速ですが、ひろゆきちゃん、テキストの巻末問題からの出題です。単量体が〇〇反応を繰り返して高分子になる反応を不可重合という。〇〇に当てはまる言葉を言ってください。
Fusion Sage.
二重結合や三重結合が開いて他の原子または原子弾と新たに結合する反応です。
負荷反応？
ピンポンピンポン、正解です。それでは次の問題です。炭化水素の水素原子を
I eat Akidi's cake at 3, continue to study until 6. We eat Akidi's cake, I mean. Why are we now suddenly allowed to go past 6? Well, it's the third day of exams. So I had to focus on reviewing chemistry. Monday, March 17th. It's the third day of finals. And I really don't want to fail.
ひろゆきちゃん、グラマーバッチリ？
ま、適当にいけんじゃねえか。
大丈夫かな。
そういうお前はどうなんだよ。
私はそれなりだよ。
本当かよ。
それでは前置詞の問題です。
It suddenly springs a question on me.
私はそのニュースを聞いて驚きました。この文を英訳してください。
Pretty sure the question was on a practice test I did on Saturday. The answer is...
surprised at the news. だろ？
すごいすごい。正解だよ、ひろゆきちゃん。
早くも忘れてたらとっくにさよならだぜ。
It's the third day of finals. Today's subjects are English grammar and chemistry. I'm not good at either. I'll prepare for the first period grammar exam by looking over Japanese translations of English sentences that would likely be on the test. Eventually the bell rings and the test begins. Second period is chemistry. Just looking at the hexagons of chemical structures is enough to give me a headache. Oh. Third day of exam ends before I know it. My joints around to loosen up. Just then...
調子はどう？あらあら、凝ってるわね。
The annoying one shows up.
なんだよ。隣にまで調査に来たのか？
わざわざあんたの調子を聞きに来てやったのよ。で、どうなの？
この顔を見ての通りだ。
どれどれ？
He just stares at my face.
いつも通りの間抜け顔ね。
てめえ。
で、どうだったのよ？
たく。
Went perfectly.
調子バッチリだぜ。
Make a peace sign. It's all thanks to studying I did with Akari.
あのヒロが？
俺だからなんだってんだよ。
単量体がホニャララ反応を繰り返して高分子になる反応を負荷重合という。ホニャララに入る言葉は何？
She's asked me a random question for the exam to test me. I'm up to the challenge. The answer is an addition reaction.
負荷反応だろ。
I answer.
まさし、合ってる？
Shiro looks to Masashi as he happens to be passing by.
問1の穴埋め問題？答えは、負荷反応で正解のはずだよ。
Masashi states matter-of-factly. Ha! That's what you get for quizzing people, Shiro. Akari and I went over that question yesterday.
ヒロにも調子のいい日があるのね。
Shiro says, brightly spitting her words at me before marching out of the classroom. Probably just wanted to insult me. Yeah, she'll talk to her. She's been helping us. Let's be nice. Oh, hi! Why were you pushing off of the wall like that, brother? Are you still walking like a lunatic? You sure are. He does 100% run in a way that makes it seem like he has a limp. Use the shitter. Let me use the shitter. They won't let me use the shader. Like, his walk is normal enough. Like, he walks... it still looks like he has, like, an issue with his right leg. Like, hold on, let's see him run. In running, it seems almost like his left leg has the issue. Maybe just being an idiot, who knows. We're Doherty in the hall.
お疲れ。
テストどうだった？
まずまずだと思うがな。お前は？
私も同じかな。
Akari says as his lips quirk into a slightly awkward
ひ
smile.
ろゆきちゃん、今日は掃除は？
ない。
私もないの。じゃあ一緒に帰ろう。
Akari grins. What should I do? Let's do it. Answer. Akari nods.
しかし、この陽気に学年末テストなんて勘弁してほしいよな。
陽気とテストは関係ないんじゃない？
このふわふわした空気の中で緊張感を保つのはしんどいんだよ。
まあそれはそうかも。
今日のテスト中、窓際のやつが窓を開けてよ。そよ風が流れ込んできて参ったぜ。
眠くなっちゃうってこと？
そう。
ひろゆきちゃんって集中力が持続しない方だもんね。
俺は瞬発力タイプなんだよ。
We arrive at the shopping arcade. The park is right past it, and my house past that.
昼飯買う。
Akari waits while I buy myself a piping hot
今日のお
bento.
昼はそれ？
ああ、
毎日そういうので飽きてこない？
同じものだと飽きるから工夫が必要だな。うまくローテーション組んで舌を満足させなきゃなんない。
やっぱり大変だね、いろいろと。
ああ、大変だぞ。だからお前も。
わかった。
Oops. Truth is that she's already doing plenty to help me.
じゃあひろゆきちゃん、ご飯食べたらすぐにそっち行くから。
わかった。
それじゃあまた後で。
おう。
Akari waves and goes home. No longer have to use my fucking keyboard armrest to open the bottle. I actually have a fucking bottle opener here. Hold on. I'm an idiot. Don't put that back on. Hey, oh, I'm gonna eat a bento I bought on the way back for dinner. Oh yeah, we saw it happen live, in fact. Then around 2, the ding dong arrives again.
こんにちは、ひろゆきちゃん。
Study with Akari. Tomorrow's exams were English and social studies. Both subjects are all about memorization. First, we cover English by simply reviewing vocabulary. Then we memorize Akari's notes for social studies. I appreciate that Akari makes copies of her notes for me. She goes home around 6 as usual. Tomorrow's the English and Social Studies exam. I have no idea why English grammar has its own separate exam from the English one, but there's no use complaining about it. I just have to study for tomorrow. Thursday, March 18th. It's the 4th day of finals. Got to keep at it and give them my all today too.
今日も英語だね。
記憶力勝負の原写もあるし、まったく今日は気がめいるぜ。
私も。
It's the fourth day of finals. The English and Social Studies exams are today. We already had English grammar, and now there's more English. Ugh, I'm so jealous of Lemmy. Sure you want to be jealous? She did say that she sucks at everything else. Each exams first. Let's try to get points from spelling and translation. I remember someone saying once that Japan goes about its English education in the wrong way. I have to agree. I think these tests are useless. Social studies is up next. I can remember the facts about world religions and cultures for now, but I'm sure I'll forget all by tonight. What do these memorization tests actually accomplish? Whatever, I need to stop complaining and answer these questions. I should make it through the exams. Maybe I'll head home and take a nap or something.
いや、藤田くん、調子はどうかね。
You again. She's back.
何の用だ。今日の結果が聞きたいのか。
気になるわね。
That did it perfectly.
バッチリだぜ。
Proclaimed proudly.
うさんくさいわね。
She has stared at my face.
何かだよ。
あんたが調子いいだなんて、まさかいけないことやったんじゃないでしょうね。
バカなこと言うな。俺はアンフェアなことはしない主義なんだ。
I just studied hard. Akari and I studied together.
お前こそズルやってんじゃねえのか。
何よ、人聞きの悪いこと言わないでくれる？
だったらお前も言うな。
どうも信じられないのよね。
勝手に疑ってろ。これが俺の実力だ。
Ah, hi! Been a while. Have you learned the... Have you acquired the wonder of speech yet? Walk down the first floor. When I glance out the window, I see a familiar face. It's Kusagawa, staring up the sky again for some reason. Oh, the weather is nice. Maybe just sunbathing. I decide to talk to her. Yeah. Might as well say aye. I go out to the courtyard and approach the bench where Kusagawa is sitting. I talk to
よ
her.
先輩。
Kusagawa hears my voice and turns toward me. She's spacing out as
先
usual.
輩何してんの？日向ぼっこ？
When I ask that, Kusagawa replies that she's waiting to be picked up.
で、時間まで日向ぼっこしてるってわけか。
She nods. Evidently, I was right about the sunbathing.
そういえば先輩、テストどうだった？
In response, she tells me she did well.
好調か。羨ましいな。俺は
That were easy.
楽勝だぜ。
I give her a thumbs up.
すごいですって？いや、そんなことはないよ。楽勝っつっても俺なりの楽勝だからさ。学業アップの魔法がありますけど、よろしければおかけしますって？
She nods.
そうすればさらに成績が良くなるって？
She nods again. Sounds too good to be true, but I guess it's worth a try.
じゃあ頼ま。
Kusagawa agrees and starts chanting the spell. I don't really know what's going on, but I guess she finished chanting the spell. Allegedly, this will make it so I start studying. So when I start studying today, I will go into a trance wherein I'll remember everything in my textbook and notes. If that's true, it'll be pretty convenient. Like convincing yourself that you're under such a spell is probably what makes a difference here. Whatever the case, Kusagawa is trying to support me.
先輩、サンキュー。
In response to that, she subtly turns her gaze to the floor. She's embarrassed. I go home and eat a bento I bought at the convenience store. Then around 2 o'clock, Akari's supposed to arrive soon. Oh, there she is. Why do I feel like the creature's gonna be here
ひ
as
ろゆ
well?
きちゃん来たよ。
おう、上がれ上がれ。
お邪魔します。
Akari removes her shoes and enters the house. Never mind, it's just her.
いよいよ明日で最後だね。
The creature did not invade. Hold on. There we go.
残りは国語だけか。
国語は得意だったっけ？
得意じゃねえけど苦手ってわけでもないかな。ある程度アドリブが通用するし。
じゃあ古文の訳や漢字の書き取りに重点を置いて勉強しよっか。ノートを取ってあるから大体の出題も予想できるよ。
オッケー。
じゃあはい、私のノートのコピー。汚い字だけど気にしないでね。
なことねえよ。十分綺麗だって。
本当？
おう。
Anad, Akari shyly smiles.
じゃあまずは漢字の書き取りから。
I reach out without realizing it and gently stroke Akari's hair. Once again, my hand reaches out like it has a mind of its own.
ひろゆきちゃん、
なんだ？
どうして私のお下げ触ってくるの？
お、ああ、なんとなく。
But consciously touching Akari's braids while reading over my notes. Once again, my hand reaches out on its own. I do it again. And again.
気が散って集中できないよ。
Is that why she gets rid of the braids?
そうか。悪い。
Put my hand away from Akari's hair.
触りたいの？
でも気が散るんだろ。
少しならいいけど。
そうか。
So I go for it and stroke her braids a little
な
more.
あ、お前さ。その髪型になって長いよな。
中学の頃からずっとこれかな。
そろそろ変えたいとか思わねえの？
ひろゆきちゃんはどう思う？
俺はまあたまにはイメチェンすんのもいいんじゃないかと思うな。
じゃあ例えばどんな髪型がいいと思う？
そうだな。やっぱあかりはそのままがいいかもな。
何それ？
なんていうかお前にはその地味な髪型が似合ってるような気がするぜ。
地味かな？
そりゃ地味だろう。派手なのがいいとは言わねえけどさ。
そうかな？
Kept on chatting as we study. Finish and Akari leaves around 6 as
明日で
always.
最後だよ。試験頑張ろうね。
お、
じゃあね。
Akari grins and goes home. Tomorrow is finally the last day of exams. All that remains is the Japanese exam. Yeah, if this is also the soundtrack that was used in ToHeart 1, then ToHeart 2 100% just copied ToHeart 1's OST. If this isn't the OST of ToHeart, of the original ToHeart 1, then the remake copied ToHeart 2's OST. Either way, someone did someone's homework. Copied someone's homework. Let's add to memory some kanji. I feel like I didn't actually read that line before the kanji one. All that remains is Japanese exam. Never mind. Wednesday, March 19th. Long last, the last day of finals has arrived. Alright, this is the end. Give it all I've got.
今日の国語が終わったらついにテストもおしまいだね。
まあな、お互い頑張ろうぜ。どうだ？終わったらシホラも誘ってどっか遊びにでも行かねえか？
いいね。行こう行こう。
You made a mistake, brother. That's the last day of finals. Today's finally over. today it's finally over. All that remains is the Japanese exam. I feel like I'm good at Japanese, but I'm often disappointed when I get my test results back. When the bell chimes, everyone flips their question sheets over. I scan over the questions and don't say any nonsense jargon. That's the nice thing about Japanese exams. Start with kanji reading and writing to rack up some easy points. Anyway, that's done. Exams are finally over with.
どうだったひろゆきちゃん
Akari approaches
別
me.
に
いい点取れそう
さあね。
自信ないの
She looks worried.
そうだな。正直なとこ
It went perfectly.
バッチリってとこかな。
本
多分な。
Akari breathed a sigh of relief. I'm making this man the cockiest man on earth. Akari's breathes a sigh of
当よかっ
relief.
たね
She smiles.
ひろゆきちゃんも今回はちゃんと勉強したもんね
お前のコーチのおかげかな。
When I said that, Akari flashed me a bashful smile.
ひろゆきちゃんの実力だよ
She
俺の
says.
実力ね。怪しいもんだけど。
そんなことないよ
ま、俺はバッチリだと思ってるけど、答案用紙が返ってくるまで本当のところはわかんねえし。
きっと大丈夫だよ
Akari smiles and nods. I don't know where this baseless faith of hers comes from. Man, today was fun. Tests are over and tomorrow's a holiday. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. March 20th. Today's the spring equinox. I'm in the mood to sleep all day. Still, it's a day off. Should use it better. Maybe I'll let it down. I'll get some need while I'm out. So I did a new rice bowl place I was hearing a lot about. Restaurant's small, just one long bar. I walk in and sit down. There are quite a few customers. Pleasant man greets me.
カツ丼一つ。
Wait 5 minutes. Steam rises up from the food he sets in front of me. The pork katsu at this place is a bit atypical. The rice and toppings come separately. There's a little bowl with a perfectly cooked runny egg. And that is a big piece of pork katsu. Set it on the rice, then take a bite.
うまい。
The pork is incredibly tender and well seasoned throughout with the flavor of dashi broth. It pairs perfectly with the rice.
小林さん、これどうやってんの？
Can't help but ask the man. He's happy to tell me. Apparently uses tomato juice as a secret ingredient in the broth, and the rice is a blend of sasanishiki and omi rice. The pork is pounded to make it tender, then breaded with breadcrumbs made mostly from crust and left to sit overnight. See, that explains why this tastes so good. The cook's effort and ingenuity paid off. I have no doubt that this place will start seeing some long lines. I've been so long since I ate such great food that my spirits are high for the rest of the day. March 20th is over. It was my first relaxing day in a while. Need to get up early again tomorrow. Maybe I should go to sleep soon. Yawn. 10 minutes after my alarm clock goes off, I stretch and get out of bed. Now it's time to Live another day to the fullest. Now let's try to
行ってきます
live another day to the fullest. Inform the empty house that I'm leaving, then head out and lock the door.
おはよ
Akari runs up from behind and stops next to me. Her smile is dazzling in the morning
おっ
sunlight.
さあかり相変わらず垂れ目だな
Somewhat troubled look appears on Akari's face and she gives me an awkward smile. The park's greenery is more vivid than usual, probably because it rained last night. The air seems a bit more crisp too. It was
う。ねえ
nice.
ひろゆきちゃん、
When I reach the middle of the park, Akari suddenly
今
speaks
日
up.
のお昼はパンでしょ？
そうだけど
I nod. Sandwiches are my lunch every day as of late. I don't have time to make a bento, and I'm tired of all the school lunches, so Masashi and I buy them from the student store. I can get a pork cutlet sandwich, a sausage roll, and a cafe au lait for 320 yen. That's been my standard lunch recently. Sometimes I get a tuna sandwich instead of a pork cutlet sandwich, or fruit juice instead of cafe au lait, so I don't get bored.
それがどうかしたか
毎日パンだと飽きてこない？
まあなけど学食メニューの方が食い飽きちまったからな
今日ね、お弁当作ってきたよ。
俺の分を
Akari nods.
サンキュー気が利くじゃねえかでもなんでまた急に
うん。最近いろいろとお弁当のメニューを研究しててね。それでぜひ試食して感想を聞かせてもらおうと思って。
練習相手ってわけかまあ俺はタダで食えるだけで嬉しいけどさ
Who said for free? You're paying for the ingredients. Yeah, yes, I'm using you as a guinea pig. You'll also be paying.
一応、ひろゆきちゃんの好きなものばかりを選んだつもりだよ。
いいね
お昼になったら一緒に食べようね。
あオッケ
Akari giggles. Nice, free lunch. Living expenses I get from my parents are barely enough to survive on, so saving on lunch gives me more to spend freely. Lucky me.
じゃあ、お昼になったら一緒にね。
Akari says, reminding me as we part ways in the hall. As a growing high school boy, fourth period is brutal as I wait for lunch right after. The battle with hunger begins. Did as Akari asked and started eating breakfast every morning, but that somehow made me feel even hungrier than before. I pray that my stomach won't rumble. There's one problem that hard work and guts can't solve. It'd be awful if it growls while the class is silent. Be a laughingstock. I'm starving. 20 minutes left. Just want to eat with Akari already. Fourth period ends and it's finally lunchtime. Normally I'd be in a mad dash to get a sandwich, but not today. Sit and rest my head on my desk as I wait Akari's lunch delivery. Hurry up and get over here. Just then Akari enters from the hall with a gym
ひろ
bag.
ゆきちゃん。
ーよーし来た来た待ってたぞあかり早く食わせてくれ
うん。でもせっかくだからどこか別のところで食べない？
どこかってどこだよ
今日は天気もいいし、屋上でとか。
屋上か
Well, sure. Maybe eating together in the classroom felt too cliche.
じゃあ上行くか
Akari and I go up to the roof. School's roof is surrounded by a fence and students are allowed up here freely. So a lot of students eat here for lunch. We are among them.
いい天気だね。
そうだな
あの辺で食べよっか。
あ
Sit on a bench next to the fence. Thanks to being on top of a hill, the view from the school roof is magnificent. Beyond the fence, you can see the town we were born and raised in. It's this high school's best feather? I mean feature.
今日は空気が澄んでるね。遠くの方までよく見えるよ。
Akari said. She takes out 2 bags and a bottle of tea.
ひろゆきちゃんの分。
お、サンキュー。
Accept one of the bags and take out the bento box inside. There's a cute illustration of a bear on top. Mine is about 1.5 times the size of
お
Akari's.
前、相変わらずクマ好きだな。
かわいいでしょ。
まあ、このイラストはな。でもクマなんてのはな、本当は臭いし凶暴だし、ちっとも可愛かねえんだぞ。
本物はそうかもしれないけど。
Akari looks slightly annoyed.
まあいいや。それより飯飯。
Open the bags.
おお。
See, it really does have all my favorite foods. And my favorites change a lot, so it's based on the latest data.
さすが、よくわかってんじゃねえか。
ひろゆきちゃん、朝とかによく好きな食べ物の話をしたりするでしょ。
それを覚えてたのか。
Akari smiles and nods.
カリ、お前ってやつは。なんでそう昔からどうでもいいことばっかり覚えんだ。テストの成績とかは良くないくせに。
なんでだろう。
Akari cocks her head like she's wondering about the same thing herself.
じゃあ早速いただかせてもらうぜ。さっきから腹減って死にそうなんだ。
Pick up the chopsticks and pull them apart.
食べて食べて。
いただきます。
It's delicious, of course. Don't say so, but the speed of my chopsticks, my mouth do the talking for me. That's enough for Akari to understand. She contentedly starts to eat as well. Akari's cooking is honestly delicious. Her mother taught cooking for a living, so she has the technical skills from that, but I think her greatest strength is being able to guess people's favorite foods. She mentioned that she learns from my past reactions and factors them in the next time she cooks too, if I remember right.
そんなに急いで食べると喉に詰まるよ。
Akari pours a warm cup of tea and hands it to me. I was getting pretty close to choking, so I take it and guzzle it all down.
ほら、もっとゆっくり食べないと。
Akari giggles. Lastly, finish eating everything before Akari has eaten even half of her food.
ごっそさん。
Inform
お粗
Akari.
末様でした。
He smiles back. My stomach's finally calm. What a satisfying meal. I leaned back against the bench and stretched my arms out wide. Akari watched me laze about and chuckled. Alright, another day over with. I can do what I want. What should I do now? We could go see the silent one. We could go with Goofball. Or we could go home. Oh, we get to walk again.
お、レミーだ。
Never mind. Motion. She's holding her shoes as she's probably headed home. Maybe we should chase after her and talk to her. Get up close to Lemmy and call out to
よ
her.
ーレミー。帰んのか。
ひろゆきも帰るの？
まあな。
じゃあ一緒に帰ろう。
いいぜ。
ひろゆき、日本のドラマってどうしてラブストーリーばかりなの？
Lemmy asks as we reach the
なん
hill.
だよ急に。
Apparently there's a popular TV series that's all the talk amongst the girls in her class. Because it has an all-stars cast, is full of twists, and it always generates conversations. It is the talk of all the classes. What Lemmy finds curious is how every TV channel, every day, is filled with romantic TV shows, and not necessarily the TV shows in question. And when I think about it myself, she is right. Lots of TV series air throughout the week. And most of them are love stories.
他の人、恋好きなの？
ああ、そう言われる とそうなのかも。
やっぱりそうなのね。
誰かそういうこと言ってたのか？
クラスでね、好きな人の話をみんなでしてたの。
みんなってクラスの女子か？女子ってのはそういうこと好きだね。
じゃあ、ひろゆき。
なんだ？
ひろゆき、好きな人いるの？
今度はなんだよ。
急に知りたくなったの。
ずいぶん急だな。
お願い、ひろゆき。いるかいないか教えて。
Lemmy pleads with puppy dog eyes. When she does this, her gestures and demeanor are not different from your average Japanese girl. A bombshell blonde like someone from the movies acting like a Japanese girl. There's a bit of a mismatch there. It is all part of what makes Lemmy so great.
しゃあねえな。
Answer is... Oh, it will be funny to go, I do.
いるぜ。ああ。
誰なの？
これ以上は言えねえな。
This isn't the right place for me to tell her the
どんな
truth.
人？
それもダメ。
残念で。
Lemmy looks down in genuine disappointment.
そんなこと聞いて一体どうすんだよ。
なんでもないの。
He shakes her head weakly. Okay, now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. Hold on. I feel bad! Hold on, if I wait to save real quick. Now it would tell me... Okay, we are here. Go to load. Load. Apparently R1 isn't the fast forward. Apparently fast forward just straight up doesn't work.
おはよ
Oh. Weird. Teacher enters the room. Wait, that's different. Class committee commands.
今日は学年末テストの結果が返ってくると思う。それで先生、ちょっとみんなに言い忘れてたことがあった。
Some don't add up here. Something don't add up here. Are the fucking events randomized? No, because all of these are scene text.
今日は学年末テストの結果が返ってくると思う。それで先生、ちょっとみんなに言い忘れてたことがあった。
Okay, something's clearly fucky. Something's clearly fucky. We're going back here. I'm scared. Lemmy sounds defeated upon finding out that I have a crush. Could it be that she likes me? Nah, she shouldn't get my hopes up like
レ
that.
ミーはいないのか？
Put the question onto her.
私？
うん。
私も好きな人見つけようかな。
Lemmy seemed sad just a moment ago, but answers if she is completely fine.
別に無理に見つけなくてもいいだろ。
ひろゆきが言うなら無理しないよ。
She already flip-flops on what she said. I have no idea what she's really thinking. Maybe she's just messing with me. First glance, Lemmy seems like the type to not have much going on in her head, but maybe that is all an act. We talk up a storm today, but Lemmy's her usual self, and I find it difficult to read her. A step too late. I want to know why the fucking events suddenly changed there. That was weird. I know it'll hurt tomorrow, but I can't help but watch late night TV. Except whatever pain the next morning would bring. Today, March 22nd, I'm still tired. I don't want to go to school. But today is half day and it makes me feel a little more motivated. I'm going to do my best to make it a good day.
土曜日はいつも嬉しそうだね。
そうか？
It was the second period break. This morning's exhausting PE class was over and I was on my way back to the classroom. Turned to see who was calling me. She ran over from the bridge corridor.
いいところにいるじゃない。
なんだお前そんな格好のまま。とっとと着替えてこ。
それどころじゃないのよ。大変なのよ。
大変？また何かしょうもない情報でも聞きつけてきたが？
I joked.
バカ、そんなんじゃないわよ。本当に大変なんだから。
She looked uncharacteristically
なん
serious.
だよ。どうしたってんだ？
あかりが
あかりがどうかしたのか？
大怪我したのよ。
大怪我？
She nodded emphatically.
もしかしたら骨を折ったかもしれないの。下手したら
Panicking.
もう二度と歩けなくなるかも。
Probably just fucking sprained her ankle.
何言ってんだよ。
以前からどんくさいとは思っていたけど、まさか。
おい、あいつが一体どうしたって？もっと詳しく説明しろよ。
I asked, leaning forward to hear more. Akari was hurt? What could have happened?
実は今日の体育は砲丸投げだったんだけど。
投げた砲丸に当たったのか？
別に。
She quickly
そんな
responded.
ことはなかったわ。
なんだよ。
でも今日はたまたま私たちの班が後片付けの当番だったの。で、あかりたちと。
落っことしたのか？
別に。ちゃんと片付けたわよ。
だったらなんだよ。早く言えよ。
何よ、詳しく説明しろって言ったのはあんたでしょうが。
詳しく簡潔に言え。
だからその後で。
Just then,
ひろゆきちゃん。
I turned to see Akari holding onto another girl's shoulder as one leg drags behind
お
her.
い、あかり、お前大怪我したって。
そんな大げさなもんじゃないよ。ちょっとハードルにつまずいて足首ひねっただけだから。
けど、志保のやつは骨を折ったって。
折ったかもって言ったでしょ。折ったなんて断言はしてないわよ。
おめえな。
ひろゆきちゃん、心配してくれたの？
いや、そこにいるバカが二度と歩けないとか抜かすからさ。
誰がバカですって？
You fucking dumbass! Do not escalate a situation like this.
おめえだよ。
Don't mince
ところ
words.
で、今から保健室へ行くのか？
私は平気だって言ったんだけど。ダメよ、あかり。軽い捻挫でもちゃんと冷やしてもらわなくちゃ。
Is she present? A Suzuki. She is not present. She does not exist. She is a lie. The friend helping Akari speaks
そ
up.
うだけど、みんなも早く着替えないと次の授業に遅れちゃうよ。そんなのどうでもいいって。
なんなら、俺が連れて行こうか。
The gesture surprises Akari.
肩貸すぐらい。俺一人いりゃ十分だろ。
でも。
いいじゃない。そう思って私もこいつを捕まえたんだから。こいつが何かの役に立つことなんてそうそうないんだし。
おめえは黙ってろ。
何よ。
ああ、そういうことだ。保健室まで結構距離あるしな。俺、捕まれ。
じゃあ。
Akari nods and uses one leg to hobble over and grab my
それ
shoulder.
じゃ、あとは任せたわよ。
へいへい。
Shio pushes the other student from behind and hurries back where they came from. At least just me and Akari. Look
よ
around.
し誰もいねえな。ほらよ。
Without warning, I lift Akari in both arms.
ひろゆきちゃん。
誰も見てねえし、この方が早いだろ。とは言っても、やっぱ誰かに見られるのは恥ずいからな。一応人気のないところを通っていくか。
Careful not to run into other students that walk off with Akari.
ハードルにけっつまずいてこけたって。たく、相変わらずどんくさいね、お前は。
そうかな。
なんだ、自覚してねえのか。
そりゃ少しはしてるけど。
Walk down the hall to the infirmary. Akari, perhaps feeling self-conscious, turns her slightly flushed face inward. When we're almost at the infirmary, Akari, who had been silent for a while, whispers softly.
ねえひろゆきちゃん、
ああ、
私重いでしょ。
いや。
最近少し太っちゃったんだ。
ふん。
腕疲れない？
たか。全然軽いよ。
嘘ばっか。
Akari covers her face with her hands. Now this does imply that potentially, like, loading saves gets rid of flags set. Since I assume, like, I'm pretty close to moving towards the Akari route at this point. Since a lot of it feels natural, I guess. And the fact that the event was different when I loaded the autosave, it feels like only autosaves don't save, like, route progress. Or saves overall don't, which would be worrying. Anyways, at the third period break.
ひろゆきちゃん。
Encounter Akari in the hall.
足の方はどうだ。
もう全然平気。ひろゆきちゃんのおかげだよ。
そうか。
Look away and clear my throat.
つまんねえとこでこき上がって。お前みたいなドジを標準装備してるやつは、ちょっとした場所でも油断すんじゃねえ。
わかった。気をつけるよ。
ま、軽い怪我で何よりだ。
About to head off when
待ってひろゆきちゃん。
Akari stops me.
お、
あのね、
だからなんだよ。
さっきは私嬉しかったよ。
人を心配させといて何が嬉しいだ。
ごめん。
Akari shrugs, but she's still smiling. Turn away and leave. At the end of class, we got all of our exams back. So these are my current grades. Let me try calculating the average score. The average score is 84. That was actually pretty good. I'm surprised myself. Seeing all that work pay off actually makes me believe in myself. Well, maybe I have Akari to thank for this.
ひろゆきちゃん。
おう、
Akari walks over at the
テ
perfect
ストの
moment.
結果どうだった？
あ、今平均を出したところだ。
なんて？
Sounds a bit nervous.
驚け。84点だ。
本
ああ、ほら見ろよ。
Show her all my
当？本
exams.
当だ、すごい。ひろゆきちゃん。
Akari smiles, and it was as if a flower had suddenly blossomed. It puts me in a good mood.
ま、軽いもんよ。
Try to be
や
humble.
っぱりやればできるね、ひろゆきちゃんは。
たまたま山が当たったんだ。
But honestly, nothing feels more important than Akari's encouraging
ところ
smile.
で、お前はどうなんだよ。
I ask.
私は
Akari's shoulders suddenly slump forward.
なんだ、 ダメだったのか
Peer into her
なん
eyes.
てね
Akari grins.
私もバッチリだよ。
She makes a peace sign.
つまんねえことすんなっての。じゃあ今回はお互い好調ってことだな。
そうだね。
ねえ、ちょっと聞いてよ。
You hear a lethargic cry and Chio trudges into the
どう
room.
したの？
Akari doesn't seem to know, but I can guess from her
おめ
attitude.
でたい報告だよな。
I
う
smirk.
っさいわね。ちっともおめでたくないわよ。
やっぱりな。よかったらこの俺が当ててやろうか。
言ってみなさいよ。もし外れたらジュースおごってもらうかんね。
I nod.
祝補修決定だろ。
I say.
悔しいけど正解よ。
She
シ
sulks.
ホ、調子悪かったの？
調子も何もいつものことじゃねえか。
It's worth mentioning that Chio was never good at studying. She can't seem to pay attention to anything for long, and sitting quietly at a desk isn't her strong suit. You just can't focus. Completely unreasonable to expect Chio to do well on an exam. I don't even know how she got into this school.
ちょっと何ニヤニヤしてんのよ。
Chio asks, speaking as if she knew exactly what I was thinking.
別に
I play dumb.
ムカつくわね。
ついでに言っとくけど、俺は補修なんかしねえぞ。仲間を探しに来たんだろうけど、おあいにくさまだ。
ますますムカつくわ。
とにかく俺は仲間じゃねえかんな。はい、とっとと帰った帰った。
I shoo her as if sweeping dust away.
わかったわよ。なあかり、こんなやつ無視して帰りましょう。
でも
私たちなんてもう仲間じゃないってさ。こんな裏切り者なんかほっとこ。
Clear my throat.
違うぞ志保。当然ながらあかりも補修なんかしねえんだ。つまり仲間外れはお前だ。
Chio stumbles.
あかり、あんたまで私を見捨てる気なの？
そんなことないって友達だよ。
ただし補修には付き合わないかな。
ひろゆきちゃん。
本当のことだろ
補習は私。
シホ、とりあえず教室に戻ろっか。ここにいるとダメージ受けそうだから。
う。じゃあな、たっぷり慰めてやれよ。
I wave
あ
goodbye.
んた、覚えてなさいよ。
ま、次はお前も頑張るこったな。
Chio turns away. Still wearing a wry smile, Akari drags her by the hand and leaves the classroom. Good thing I actually studied. I didn't even want to think about what would have happened otherwise. Who are you? I mean, I'd know by now, but like, we only know one part of your name. Ocean apart.
Hiroyuki-chan!
Someone calls my name from behind. I don't even have to look to know who it is. Only one person calls me Yuki.
待って。ね、一緒に帰ろう。
Akari walks right up to me, catching a breath as she smiles.
どうでもいいけど、そうやってでけえ声で下の名前呼ぶなよ。
ごめん。
恥ずかしいからやめろって、いい加減何度も言ってんだろ。
でもこれはもう癖っていうか、そう簡単には変えられないよ。
だったらせめて大声で呼ぶんじゃねえよ。
わかった。
なんだ。
一緒に帰ろうと思って。いや、
Well, if you can't keep up with me.
俺について来られるならな。
I abruptly run off. Taken off guard, she is left in the dust. But she's known me long enough to understand. She immediately picks up on the fact that this is a joke, and
待ってよ。
she holds her bag against her chest and starts chasing me right
ひろ
away.
ゆきち
Akari calls to me from
ゃん。待
behind.
ってよ。ひろゆきちゃんってば。
I stop when I leave the school gate, and right when Akari catches up,
声で呼ぶなっつってんだろうが。
I snap and yell at her. She's so startled that she physically recoils. Unfortunately, the back of her head knocks into the forehead of a girl walking towards us. Oh man. What a klutz. Head to head. Front to back. That makes quite a sound.
いった
Akari holds the back of her head and groans. The other girl seems to be in a lot of pain too, but the damage to Akari looks worse. Huh? Seen this girl somewhere before? Oh, right. It's the Kansai girl I saw in the... It's Kobe! It's the Kansai girl I saw in the library during lunch that one time. Pretty sure she's in the same class as Akari. I think her name was Hoshina. Nothing good ever seems to happen when it comes to this girl. Well, anyway, are you two okay?
二人とも大丈夫か
I approached them.
星名さんごめん痛かった
Akari rubs the back of her head as she
別に
apologizes.
なんともない
She responds
怪我
brusquely.
とかないあんたの方こそ目に涙浮かべてよっぽど痛せやないか
Akari frantically rubs her eyes. Then I step between
えっ
them.
と星名だっけ悪いけどこいつを怒らねえでやってくんねえかどうやら俺が脅かしたのが原因らしいか
ひろゆきちゃん
And then
別に怒ってないこれからは周りに気ぃつけや
he says that curtly and leaves.
星名さん本当に怒ってないのかな
らさあね実は腹が煮えくり返ってんじゃね
また謝っておこう
Akari and I end up walking home together that day. Have times Akari and I visit the
ひろゆ
bookstore.
きちゃん何か欲しい本でもあるの
漫画
なんだ
なんだとはなんだ
別に悪いなんて
Cue both of them grabbing the same manga.
言ってるも同じだろういいか漫画ってのはな紙の上の表現媒体としては最も進化した形なんだぞ娯楽性があるってだけで低く見るのは愚かな
Most advanced medium of expression is not just a bit overblown.
物語を考えながら構成を練りさらに絵も描かなきゃならないんだぞ普段何気なく読んでる漫画にだって惜しげもない才能と労力が凝縮されてるんだぞ
I mean, yes, it does take an incredible amount of work. However, considering some of the fucking manga that come out, it sure doesn't take a lot of talent sometimes.
うん確かに
ところでお前早めの牛歩って漫画知ってるかボクシングのやつ
うん名前だけは
I assume they mean Hajime no Ippo there.
俺が一巻から全部貸してやるから今から家に取りに来い読んで感想を聞かせるべし
うんわかったでもそれ全部で何巻くらいあるの
現在47巻以下続巻
え
全巻読めよ
Tomorrow's Sunday. I won't show up even if I was asleep. Just stay up the whole night. Oh, right, it's my usual radio listening time. Should I? You know what? Don't know what the fuck they're saying anyways. Never mind the radio. I'll just watch TV today. I've got a backlog of videos to clear as well. Sunday, 23rd of March. I'm gonna end it here though. Save over this. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one and see you next time. Bye bye.